and making this guided meditation of cultivating a sense of agency to overcome trauma and just give you a stronger sense of self-agency and be in control how to relate to your trauma. As you listen to this exercise and all other mindful exercises, please remember you're in control of your experience, and you can do as much of it or as little of it as you wish. No matter what kind of trauma you may have gone through, large or small, physical, sexual, mental, emotional, or spiritual, your trauma involves an incapacity to stop a terrible thing from happening to you. And regardless of blame or misfortune, it involves an incapacity to stop something terrible. Sometimes this truth can wear on the psyche. So recovering from trauma may require that you, at some point, increase greater strengths and more capacities within. Just to remember how powerful you really are and how important your decisions are. Normally, I would see you face to face over a few sessions. I would use various techniques just tailored just for you as an individual. Whether you're visual, audio, kinesthetic. When I meet you, I just know what needs to be done. But the basic, what we do is to reframe this traumatic event using a combination of various techniques from hypnotherapy, neuro-linguistic programming, most people know it as NLP, and some people I would use eye movement desensitization reprogramming, which is EMDR. But for everybody, definitely some inner child work. The survivor of this traumatic event. But on your own, it's good to know that along with your trauma, there may be natural, common feelings or beliefs of entrapment, immobilization, and helplessness. To some degree, you may not feel like you can escape the awfulness of it. One thing that has helped thousands of others who live with incredible trauma is to be mindful of your own experiences, of what we call agency, of simply being able to make something happen with your own free will and sense of empowerment, building upon our agency one building block at a time, until there's nothing you feel you can't take on with your embodied strength and kindness that's always inside of you. Another common feature of trauma is feeling fearful. Fearful of communicating with confidence or assertiveness. So reflecting on experiences when we've done this several times in the past can also be helpful. This can help us to remember our best self, to know that we have the capacity to take on challenges with strength. This provides the mind with the belief that you are greater than your past, bigger than anything that's happened to you, and that you're not your trauma. You are so much more, and that you can shape your future to be as bright and healthy as you desire. Agency is just a fancy term for a feeling of being able to make things happen. If you feel a bit powerless, helplessness, trapped, immobilized, defeated, or despairing, then this practice of agency can help turn the tide to reawaken the feelings of what it's like to make things happen, rather than be fearful of whatever might come next. So with that in mind, we will practice a feeling sense of agency in a guided mindfulness exercise together. So when you're ready, if you want to continue to listen to this exercise to help you overcome your trauma, just find yourself a comfortable position. Just close your eyes, just to take away any visual distraction. Allow your shoulders to relax. They will if you let them. Just allow them to drop down. Place your hands on your lap or by your sides. Focus on your breathing. And as you breathe, just feel a sense of relaxation coming over you from the top of your head all the way down to the tips of your toes, and relax. And I want you to put yourself in a safe place. Remember, you are safe. And now, reflect on a time in your life when you felt really good about having attained a goal. What goal do you feel really proud of? What choices and actions did you make? What were some of the things that led up to it? Just those little things. Consider how you've added value in situations to other people. And now, reflect. Reflect on some things that you get done over the course of a day. Recall ways that you influence others or played a leadership role, perhaps within your family, friendship, or business. Bring mindfulness to some of the positive choices that you've made, all empowering experiences that led to a greater feeling of accomplishment or agency. See if you can open up to this feeling. Let it fill you. Just help it at last. Help it last and allow it to become more intense in your mind, your heart, and your body. Just see what you saw. Feel how you felt. Hear what you heard. You have made things happen. You are competent. You are effective, and you will continue to be so. Bring mindfulness to any other feeling that may arise, like dignity, self-respect, or a sense of possibility. If you happen to feel any resistance, just resisting in this sense of success or worth right now, that's okay. Completely normal. See if you can gently bring your mind back to remembering some of the good feelings. After you did something that you're really proud of doing, feel this sense of accomplishment or agency sink into you, and remember, you can tap into this feeling anytime you remember it. You can always sense what it will be like to accomplish more, to even the little tasks of the day. And when you feel satisfied with meeting your goals that contribute to your well-being and the well-being of others, open to the reality you can build on a foundation of what you've already done. Just let ease spread through your body and mind. Release any pressure or dryness. And if there's a sense of fragility somewhere in your consciousness, if you can, it'll be useful to imagine a nurturing person who's holding you as a child, reassuring you you will reach goals, that you're special and powerful, and that you can get things done and make a difference. Thank you for your courage to remember who you really are, to bring mindfulness to the sense of agency that you have and have always had inside of you, ready to unleash at any time. To recap, please remember, along with your trauma, there may be natural common feelings or beliefs of entrapment, immobilization, and helplessness. And to some degree, you may not feel like you can escape the awfulness of it. Agency is just a fancy term for a feeling of being able to make things happen. To cultivate a sense of agency, remember a time when you felt accomplished or successful at having done something, or pay attention in the little things that you do each day that make a difference to yourself and the people around you. Okay, let's completed our exercise for today. I hope this is helpful to you. Thank you for your mindfulness. And when you're ready, just open your eyes and have a big stretch.